Enigma. You see, now Enigma, the first album, I can listen to again and again and again and again. The second album, there are tracks on it that I can listen to again and again and again. The third album got a bit, what are you doing? But the first album of Enigma was genius. Absolutely brilliant. M160, dude, you take care of yourself. See if we can have more luck in Farmington. Don't know about them, Haywood. I'd probably have to hear the music. Shortly after Enigma came out. A few years after Enigma came out, was that, oh, what's the name of that album? I can't think of his name. Oh, what? There's no jobs there, are you kidding me? Come on. DJ Chesto, I like Chesto. Got a bit of, quite a few of his stuff. I tend to just listen to it on Apple iTunes now, you know. Jean-Michel Jarre, Jean-Michel Jarre, Oxygen, one of the best albums. One of the best, like, groundbreaking electronic albums ever made, Oxygen. Oxygen 1, anyway. Oxygen 2 was a bit. But 1, genius. In the 90s, I went watching Jean-Michel Jarre live at Manchester City Football Ground. And it was fantastic. When he did the concert in Houston, absolutely wonderful. Concerts in China album is one of my favourite albums of all time. His latest stuff, absolute pants. He's lost it. He's gone. He's done. But his earlier work, wonderful. Blackmutt. When you're in the mood for a bluesy type music, check out the Tedeschi Trucks band. Derek Trucks is a wizard on slide guitar, and his wife has the soul of 1,000 bygone blues women. They're amazing. That sounds good. Thank you, Blackmutt. That actually sounds good. Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds is a wonderful album, Lotus. Again, I can listen to that. I just love almost all that entire album. Is wonderful. Yeah, the whole laser firework thing he did in Houston was fantastic. Concerts in China was the very first album that I heard, and it was my stepdad that had it. He had Concerts in China, and I was like, what's this? And I listened to it, and I was like, whoa, this is weird. And I listened to it again, and I was like, and then again, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. And I know that album backwards and forwards virtually. I just know it so well. Ooh la. The chances of anything coming from a Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, they said. And still, they come. That's going to Santa Fe. We can't do that. We've been to Santa Fe. That's a nope. It's why when they remake the film, I'm just like, oh, will you just please do it properly? Just do the film properly. You gotta go see John Williams. Oh, that sounds cool. Defcon 1N show. I've seen the Defcon 1N show. The trouble is, Baz, I wouldn't want to be there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to be stood there and with just, like, so many people. Not my scene. Too crowded.
Ay, 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 ay.
Captain Flint, Paul, you keep forgetting that clicking refresh sometimes gives you different jobs. I do. I do keep forgetting that. Oh, my life. Come on. Not working so well here, is it? Not working so well at all. Let's go to Kinkman. Check out Carl Jenkins and Miriam Stockley. Sounds familiar, actually. Sort by distance. It doesn't work that way. If you sort by distance, it's like you ascend like that. The gift jobs tend to have a higher price per distance, hence why I sort by price per distance, you see. Tucson. Oh, we could do that one. That's just appeared. That's a new one. Let's take that. We haven't been to Tucson. Or is it Tucson? Triggered. CVS? I thought it was all GitHub now. In 2 weeks' time, it's time for the hard base again. We're looking forward to the first World 2018 event. Whoopsie. Too busy reading chat here. Hey, Seb. The boiler's transformer blew up yesterday. That's annoying. Mr. Avenger, sir, how you doing? Mike Portnoy. Yeah, Captain Flint Wives. What was that noise? I just heard a noise like my door was being opened, but it didn't get opened, so that's weird. Like Baz said, Matroshka, like Baz said, most people don't like what he likes. Will SAS make an Easter event for both ATS and ETS2? I have not got a clue. Rascal Flat's Life is the Highway. I know that song. I can't really use that music because it's copyrighted. And then what happens is VODs get muted and YouTube videos get like revenue taken away and all the rest of it. YouTube sent me through a customer, not a customer, like a satisfaction survey. They sent me through a satisfaction survey, which I ignored. So then they sent through a reminder yesterday to fill in the satisfaction survey. So I went and filled it in. Oh boy, did I use those comment sections. I ripped into them. I told them everything that's wrong with their platform, because obviously they don't know. It's like, the questions are just hilarious. Do you feel that YouTube is helping you to create content? Firmly disagree? Disagree? Neutral? Like, really? Okay, what you asked for it, let's have both barrels. Well, I guess they must care because they wanted me to fill it in, so it's up to them to act on it. But they asked the questions, I gave them some answers. Why would they delete me, Hibs? They're not gonna delete my channel because I told them why their platform sucks. They were asking for feedback. I gave them feedback. Are you taking a break from YouTube, Justin? I already did. Lizzie, thank you for the resume.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Hey. Wait, Lizzie X. That's not Lisbeth, is it? With a rename. You kind of missed a really nice vibe from Meister Makar. There's no nice vibe from Meister Makar. What are you talking about? It's like the most troll game ever written. Ah, why did you change your name, Lizzie? You think YouTube needs to be written from the ground up? No, they just need to fix stuff that they've brought in that doesn't work. That's what they need to do. Like content ID matching, which just doesn't work properly. The whole flagging videos as non-advertiser friendly, which doesn't work properly. I don't suppose you're going to Vegas, are you, Lizzie? Flight Sim Expo and all that.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Dawning! Thank you for subbing, Dawning. Welcome to the Net House, Dawning. Can we give Dawning a lovely nutty welcome, guys? Saturday Name James only wanted Liz, but it was taken, even though the channel was inactive. So I might message Twitch. Oh, if it's inactive. It depends if they've logged in or anything, I guess. Like, it's hard to tell if they're inactive, you know? Oh my god! Raptor Rod, I've got another flying lesson on Thursday. I've got some study to do tomorrow. And to get my head in the books this week. Amongst the 20 other things I need to do. As a Finnish person, Meister Makar is like reliving your youth. Oh. Are those presents on the trailer? Oh, yes. We're basically picking up on the deliveries that DHL completely failed to deliver. And the irony is that whilst I'm hauling all these deliveries for DHL, which are Christmas presents that are late, I get a PO box item from True Serium, which he sent 10 weeks ago, and it came via DHL. Get the written knocked out, and then you can concentrate on the actual flying. Be a load off your mind. Yeah, but there's like 9 exams, dude. Trying to find time for 9 exams. See you later, gaming soldier. Have a good one. Indeed, cuzzy. Thing is, cuzzy, you can't play all the games, mate. Why is everybody slowing down? Been many years since you sat an exam. Well, I had to sit exams for the Salesforce stuff I did. And they were proctored exams, so you basically had to sit like with a camera pointing at you, with an examiner watching and listening to you. They're really annoying. Warning, AI merging. It's all very well putting things like this in the game, but when the AI derps out on the merge... Isn't that supposed to be coned off for like 300 meters before them? I know it's different in the UK. When it's in 1985, did private lessons here. Lots have changed since then. Well, in the States, Raptor Rod, there's just the ground exam. Over in the UK, it's like 9 little exams that you have to do. Thank you, Muffins. Me and Funky sent you a Christmas package way before Christmas and it's still not arrived. Oh my god. You need to contact the people you sent it with and get a refund or something. I just don't, Matroshka. I don't use Sabrina anymore either. That's like 2 roadworks in the space of 4 miles. You hope that your Escaro shift comes on time. Where did you order it from, Globetroller? Pigs enjoying a well-earned retirement. Just a notification of a replacement NVIDIA Shield tablet after you sent yours back 2 years old with a swollen battery. Wow. You got the Almar one. You'll have to let us know how good it is. No, Baz. Piggy's in the box over here. Sabrina's in the drawer. I know where Piggy is. Doll's not having Piggy. Yeah, you know, but I run with stuff for a bit and then change my mind, Matroshka, you know? Don't stop with your private license. You personally think the instrument ticket should be mandatory? Yeah, well that would be something that I would do, you know, once I get the whole license done, I would be looking to do my night rating and then do my instrument rating after that. I mean, you never stop learning anyway, but if you want to be able to fly in any conditions, you need to get that instrument rating done. Because, you know, weather can change quickly. It can very quickly become non-VFR conditions. No age limit for my license to see wear glasses, which might be an issue. It's not an age limit, but you have to be able to get a medical. And from the age of, well, in the UK, it's something like from the age of up to 40, you have to do it a medical every 5 years. 40 to 50, you do it every 2 years, and over 50, you do it every year. But you need a medical to fly. So, although there's no age limit, if you can't pass that medical, you can't fly. And so you get people walking through the door at the age of 30, they can't get a medical, but a guy who's like 55 can get a medical. You can wear glasses. If you need to wear glasses, that's fine. You can't be colorblind, but you can wear glasses during your medical test, but you have to then fly with your glasses. No, not playing the Hunter today. Sunday night trucking today. The colorblind seems harsh. Well, unfortunately, red and green are used quite a bit, you know. Like if a plane's coming at you or flying away from you, you can tell that at night by the flashing lights. Or there's different coloured lights around the tarmac, and you have to know what colour they are. I don't like the Cessna 150 Flug. It's too small for me. You're red green colorblind. Yep, that's a problem. You're assuming the pilot medical will be more intensive. Do you mean the commercial medical? The commercial medical is more intensive. They'll take samples from, well, actually take a sample from you in the PPL, but they do a lot more investigative stuff on the commercial license. And it's like every 6 months. Good night, Dark Delta. There are tons of jobs you can't do, sort of sucks, but you get used to it. Yeah, I guess. There's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. You've got a cold, remember you have a cure. No, there's no cure for a cold, Jimbo. You just have to let your body fight it. All you can do is alleviate the symptoms. A hot toddy is what I do before bedtime when I have a cold. Lemsip whiskey and sugar with hot water. Stefan, thank you for 5 months. I had to blow my nose, I think. Staying warm works. Yep, but you know you get hot, don't you? I don't know, Steve-O. I don't know. If you can pass the medical test, like basically when you go for your medical, she has one of those colorblind charts that she flips through. And it has lots of different numbers on it and stuff, and you have to be able to read those. That's all I can tell you. Beyond that, I don't know the specifics. Your Class 1 medical, you hold an ATP license rated for a couple of different Cessna. They do blood work and even an ECG. Yeah, well, I had an ECG Raptor Rod, my PPL. They took a urine sample, blood pressure, they did a full ECG on me, colour test, sight test, to see if you can focus and read things at a distance. Check what your focal range is up close. And then, obviously, you know, are you taking any medication? Have you got any history of this, that, and the other? Blah, blah, blah. It took about an hour. You had to do all that for your job as an engineer? Wow. Why? What kind of engineer? They didn't do the respiratory one, I don't think. Well, in the UK there's two classes, Class 2 and Class 1. The PPL is like a Class 2. Class 1 is what you need for... I think it's that way around. It might be the other way around. You need one for a PPL and the other you need for commercial. Wow, the frame rate's absolutely tanked then and I couldn't stop. Yeah, fair enough, Matroshka. CNC machinist subcontract for Rolls-Royce. Refinner calipers. Blood pressure to make sure you don't flake out while standing at the machine. Interesting. That's quite thorough. PPL is Class 3, Commercial is Class 2, and ATP as a Class 1. Ah, okay. Class 1 is good for 6 months. Well, Jepimon, there's definitely a growing demand for pilots at the moment. It goes in cycles, it always does. Why is it 25 down here? Mr. Quirk, thank you very much for the host. How you doing, Quirk? Are you racing today or PUBGing? You got a call from the FBI and the CIA this week. First call scared the pants off you doing security clearance checks for your 20-year-old nephew. He applied for an internship with Northrop Grumman as an AI engineer. Imagine that. Hello, this is the FBI. You're like, what have we done? Not too bad, Coco, but you can dial down the AI events if you don't want them too much. Well, this is the 6th job now, Matto, so this will unlock the first one. Oh, wow. That's in an interesting spot. So this will unlock the first one, then we've got 6 more to get the second one. See, it's just like Flight Sim. The key to a good landing in Flight Sim is a good approach, and the key to a good parking in Eurotruck is a good setup. So as long as you get your entrance right with your setup, that bit becomes a lot easier. If you get that wrong, that becomes a backwards and forwards mess. Jeffrey's on his ice cream. Let me blow my nose. Excelente. Right, that's 6 out of 6. Haven't we got to log in and go and claim it or something now? How is it you do this? Don't you just go online to World of Trucks or something? You have to log into World of Trucks to claim it now, yeah. I think so. Just need to put it on that for a second. World of Trucks, there we go. Okay, American Truck Simulator, claim your tier 1 rewards, redeem. Oh god, it's going to want to log into Steam now, isn't it? Plus. Ay, ay, ay. The admin.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Team Norway official V2. Thank you. Oh, I can't get my phone. 2-factor authentication time. You got it right. Team Norway official V2. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the house. Thank you for your support. Can we give him a nutty welcome? Wrong keyboard. I love pressing the wrong keyboard. Success. You can find your item in your Steam inventory now. There we go. Back to that. I think we need to restart this if I remember. Can't remember. I think we do. Let's give it a bounce. Everyone loves two-factor authentication, especially when there's a different app for every website. Well, Steam has its own, doesn't it? I mean, I generally use the Google one, but Twitch insists on you using Authy. There we go. Detected. Magic time polar bar. So now you can get that one. Take a lead on that one for now. Yes, I didn't. That didn't work. I'm just going to quickly nip for a bio break. I shall be right back.
Happy anniversary, Nutter. To the Nut House.
Right, we're back. Doesn't matter, Captain Flint. I already restarted. So we're done. You're back after nearly a year, OzSim player. Dude, thank you for subbing. Welcome back. Thank you for your support. What did you do for a year? That's the question. Ugh. Just nip you out. Although, I think the daylight is getting slightly longer on an evening. Could just be my imagination.
Aye, aye, aye.
518 to Santa Fe, no... Oh, no, 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 no! No, I hit the wrong button! I've been to Santa Fe, I can't do that again. Your missus had a gorgeous baby girl. Oh, and you're not been well. Oh, man. Cancel. Do you know what? If there's one thing in the industry that has never been standardized, it's whether to put OK on the left and cancel on the right, or OK on the right and cancel on the left. In other words, yes, I want to do this, or no, I don't. It's always like different on different interfaces. Ryback. Cheers, Paul. Where do you get the Asus background? Would love it on my triple screen. Expect a package soon with some fun IKEA stuff. It's just been very cold and snowy Canada. Ryback. Well, thank you very much, sir, for the delivery. The Asus background, I've got a feeling. One second. I got it off the... There it is. Found it. Log into my own stream. And there is your Asus background. Go to that link, and then if you go to that link I just posted, bottom left, the ROG Power Color one here. But there are some others as well that are quite cool, like that one. Depends on your style. But the one I've got is this. Just click on download. But there are different ones here. They're pretty good, to be fair. Seattle is like London, always raining cold. James, Seattle is always rainy. London is not. I don't know where you got that idea from.
Happy anniversary.
Las Cruces. We've not been there. Let's take that. Heapster, just get one of the mods to post it again. Because I'll have to alt-tab out and stuff. Yeah, they're nice, Mastroshka. They really are quite well done, you know. A Lurch with 3 months. Only 3 months, but thank you for all the entertainment. Any plans to bring back a recurring multiplayer gaming session? Yes, Somi and I need to kick off the conversation with the truck and MP guys. And get a date sorted for a convoy. So that's the current one. Got the idea from all the complaining Londoners you talk to. That's a nonsense. I live like 20 miles from London. And I've worked in London for too long. 15, no, more years actually. Quite a bit. And I can tell you, yes, it rains in London, but it doesn't rain all the time. That's ridiculous. Thanks. Huh? What?
Okay.
It's always wet and cold in London. When it's wet and cold in London. There's logic there somewhere. "25 miles an hour down this bit of road. It burns, man, it burns." How can you share a photo to chat, Busy? You need to like punt it up to a website like Imgur or something. What I do, Cuzzy, is if you Google Lightshot, it's a tool called Lightshot. And you install it, and then basically you can just set a hotkey, and you can just drag anything on the screen, capture it, it'll upload it, give you a link, and you just paste the link. It takes seconds. Quite handy. Does it cost a sub in here, Aiden? It's Twitch. On Twitch, to subscribe is $4.99 a month. $4.99 a month. Plus taxes. Doesn't cost anything to follow, but subscribing is basically you paying to support the streamer financially, which is obviously completely optional, but always welcome. You don't have dollar. Well, unfortunately, you can't sub unless you've got Twitch Prime, or maybe like your parents have Twitch Prime or something like that, and they don't mind you using the free. Because if they have Amazon Prime. If they have Amazon Prime, then part of the Amazon Prime benefit is to get a free subscription every month to a Twitch channel. And they could connect their Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you could use that free sub every month. That's the other way of doing it. You've only got Twitch, fair enough. Jam McDonald, 87, thank you for the resume. Walmart again? Did a lot of work for Walmart. Alright, Jeff. Your parents don't want to use Amazon Prime. Well, it would be them that would get Amazon Prime, to be fair. Because it costs like, was it 80 quid a year or something? There's a lot of Jeffs. It's the same guy. He just moves around. €49 for Prime if you live in France or Belgium. That's cheaper? Scumbags? How dare you get it cheaper? Is it a Sims, Jeff? Let's hope not. Good night, Bob and Night. London isn't the wettest place in Britain. Manchester isn't even in the top 10. London is relatively dry.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Anything on the west coast is going to be the wettest. You know, Cornwall is going to get the rain. Wales gets a lot of rain because it has a lot of highland in it. Then you go up to Scotland and they get the same deal, only it's colder. So you get more precipitation. Dave T UK, thank you for subbing, Dave. Welcome to the house, and thank you for your support, Dave. You live in Anglesey, Wales. Oh yes, you got a lot of rain there. I actually thought that car was going to pull out at me then. You got a new job as security guard, so you might not be able to catch up as many live streams as you would like to, Trucker J. No problem, dude. Security guard has shifts to do, don't they? I missed your reset. Did I? A second. Oh yeah, 16 months. That was before us, Player. It's all gravy. 16 months, thank you very much. Seemed Norway official V2 just before you, which I did. Sorry about that, it's all gravy. That was just one of those in-between things. It happened. "12-hour shifts." Yeah, I mean that's my stepdad did a lot, like years and years of security work. I know what it's like. When he used to work double shifts, he'd have, you know, 2 8-hour shifts back to back, and then 8 hours to sleep, and then go back again. Do that for a week, sometimes 2 weeks. Murder. You live in Denmark, you literally get weather like us one day after. Well,
yeah.
the UK's weather is largely driven by what they call North Atlantic drift. It's basically like the warm current that comes up from the Atlantic and pushes up towards the UK. And that brings with it a lot of moist air and stuff. So the prevailing wind is from the southwest across the Atlantic. So that generates a lot of weather in the UK. MacGyver IPA, thank you very much for subbing, MacGyver. Welcome to the house, thank you very much for your support. So yeah, you get a lot of westerly wind that'll then push on over to Denmark, but I would have thought that by the time it gets to you, it would have broken down a bit. Jappimon, here's to some flying money for you. To keep you going. You know, you never know when we're sharing an IRL commercial cockpit. You never know, Jappimon, thank you very much. Yeah, you have the jet stream, you have El Nino, you have North Atlantic drift, all that good stuff. No escort delivery. Nope, we're doing the achievement, the Christmas achievement thing. I wonder if TML let a feature slip. I don't know, cuz I'm not keeping up on Fernbus at all.